Hi again, guys. And so it's been about a couple weeks now, and if you look at it, I'm in different rates of decomposition. So I have emptied, now it's been 3 weeks. I have emptied the other one from before, and this one is a new set for about 2 weeks now. But I only put certain scraps in here. No meat, of course, no meat, just plant vegetation, and that's about it. And whatever I'm eating from inside, which is grains, the fruit peels, and so forth, and that are no longer good. But as you can see, they're in different rate of decomposition. And this is a small container. It's that, what is it, that double bubble container we found, and it has a top. So this is good. So I could just cover it down completely. And as you can see, it's completely covered, and see that snapping noise. Then I could take it back off, no smell, and it stays outside. Out there on the deck, it stays out there. But this is what we have here in when I want it. I just open the door and go out there, and then I just put whatever I need to, and then that is it. But this thing here is working wonders, because you can see a different rate of decomposition. Look at that. This is why I want to be cremated. As much as I love gardening, and I know that they put formaldehyde and all of those things, but I just do not. I want to be cremated. Break me down very quickly, please. Look at this. Okay, so this is what we have here. It's what I have here. And then you could see the different things in that, the dead leaves from whatever plants I have in the house that are dying, you know, vegetative scrap and so forth. And of course, different rate of decomposition. So this thing now needs to be stirred. What I'm going to do is stir it, and I'm going to put it directly into a pot outside. So when I bring stuff outside, I put it in the garden beds. If you can see some of them empty now, but I put them in the garden beds outside and around the corner around the house. But I put those in the garden bed. This one, I put them in container garden, in containers. So I have some large barrel containers out there. So I'm going to dig a hole and put them in, and so this way decomposition has started, and I'm put them in the container so breakdown can occur more quickly than me just doing it in late spring or early summer of next year, of this year now. That's coming up. So this, as you can see, this is what I'm going to break down. Hey guys, I'm going to put it into this pot right here. This is pretty big, so I'm going to put this. I'm going to dig a hole in here and dump it in as much as possible, as deep as possible. And there are worms in here. Look at this. Do you see it? Look at that worm. Look at him. Do you see it? He's playing dead, of course. I don't blame him. Oh, fat he is too. He's having a ball. I dumped some in here before. They're probably broken down by now. Look at that. Look at this. I still have that in there. Okay, guys. To dump it in here, this is the hole. I think it's deep enough, if you can actually see how deep it is. It's about, I would say 12. It's about, yeah, it's deep enough. So I'm gonna put it in here. I think it's deep enough. Dump the scraps in, and then cover it with the rest of the soil that's right there. So I fill this container with the soil to put it in. Okay, let's see what happens. Now this is the scrap I put in. As you can see, it has been breaking down. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look how much it broke down just being right there in the container. That is a lot. Oh, I have eggshells in here too. Look at this. This thing should be completely gone. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And then I'm gonna just dump the soil back on top. And voila. Completely gone. I should cover this thing. That is what I do. And as you can see now, that's what I do. That's why my nails are always like this, guys, because my hands are always in this thing without gloves. at that. And it's been raining, so the soil is wet, not even frozen. Look at this. So that is that. And it's all covered. And so this looks like this now. And it's done. Kept the soil I took from the pot, from the big pot. And look, worms were all over this thing because I did dump stuff in here before. But here's another worm over here again too. I dumped him on top of the soil. Just put him in so he can help. And it looks as if, look at it, all nice and neat, as if it was never disturbed and ready for spring.